Hello, Haiku here for some more Explorer Pauper gameplay. Playing against a Ganon gamer. Let's see what he's bringing to play. I decided to queue up with Rakdos Synth. One thing I do need to add to the sideboard that I've kind of keep delaying and forgetting about is I need to add some annihilating glares for some bigger creatures. I have a couple removal spells that can work against bigger creatures, but I don't have a lot. Alright. Don't have any black land, but I have a draw 2 that can get to it. So I think it's okay to go. And I have a removal spell that I can cast. So we're placing another red deck. So I probably won't impulse this turn. I'll just probably throw out my Flamebreather. So 2 mountains versus 2 mountains. And he did not end step kill my Flamebreather. Interesting. Okay, so he's... where? It's another mirror. Okay. Well, that's a little bit unfortunate. Let's see. I think I'm just gonna dig for my line drop. I'm gonna hold all those other spells. So next turn, I'll Synthesizer. The only unfortunate part is if I hit another black spell, I won't be able to cast it. But in our Rakdos mirror, drawing 2 Synthesizers and 1 impulse. He drew 1 impulse. Ooh, nice. So I will be able to cast even if I draw a black spell. Dang it. Do I even cast it? I almost think I Flamebreather into Reckoner Raid. I'll cast it. One factor that contributed me to wanting to not cast a Flamebreather is the fact that he had 2 open mana, so didn't want to run into a removal spell. All right, he's a little bit more value-y than I am. All right. So let's see. I could start with a Flamebreather into Synthesizer. Just thinking I'm gonna want to remove his stuff anyways. So I think I go ahead and Synthesizer first, and I'll sacrifice 1 point of damage. Alright, let's not do that. I guess I could just remove just one of them for now. Get the one with Menace. So I should have taken the block. Okay, I think I cracked this one. Get some creatures into play. nice. I can skewer his creature too. Again, I'm just winning this because I drew 2 synthesizers and opponent hasn't drawn any. So next turn I get to crack another synthesizer and go to town again. That would have been one argument to leave a creature in play, but I think if the opponent doesn't play a creature, I'm feeling great anyways. I have the life advantage and the card advantage, if you count synthesizer as a card advantage. Let's see. There is a situation where I would play both, like a black spell off the top, and so I think since I have a mountain in hand, I go ahead and tap out all my reds there. All right. So here's a situation where I want to surprise him with a Mogis' Favor. Let's see if he can sacrifice his creature in response. Doesn't really matter if he can or can't. Yeah, I feel like at 19 life, we need to be killing my creatures. Alright, still think I get more reds. Yeah, since I have a red in hand, I'll get my last black land. Alright, so 3 creatures against, yeah, it's game. I think maybe that's why he just blew my face. It's just, it was done with this game. Alright, so he doesn't look like he's playing, so this is probably going to be a little bit of a mirror breaker. If he's playing the full 12 draw 2s, then having this as an additional value. So let me grab the long term. I think that's fine. We'll take Surge. Okay. Then what are the bad cards in this deck or in this matchup? I think Skewer is not where you want to be as much. So just basically Trespasser's Curse, and I think I added one other card. Oh, another Mogis' Favor. I think both of those are reasonable cards to have. Yep. It really just comes down to who's going to draw more of the... If I thought he was going to be more aggro, I would bring in the Frostbites, but like I said, with his Friction Regers in his deck, I think I have to be a little bit more of the aggro. This doesn't have any draw 2s, it doesn't have a black land. I think it's an easy mulligan here. Alright, this might seem like a mulligan, but this is the card in the matchup that you want, so I will keep 6. Yep. Alright, let's get a black land. I can potentially play the Mogis if he plays a 1 toughness creature. So the Mogis are good on your own creatures, and they're also good in pairs to control the opponent's creatures. Do I throw out my Flamebreather this turn? I think I do. Because next turn I'm just going to Synthesizer, so I go ahead and throw this out. Let him waste a removal spell. Do I want to let him waste a 2 damage removal spell? No. Oh, he sided into much more aggressive. Okay, so then I have to be much more careful with my life total. So in that case, then I'm not going to be synthesizing. I'm just going to be removing his creature. Getting another mountain. Do I want to block? mean, I think I want to attack, actually. If he truly does have a shock, it's just so good to strand a shock in his hand. Alright, feeling good. So Synthesizer, really no matter what removal spell it hits, it should be able to kill something. Or draw a spell. I have both a swamp and a mountain in hand, so I can play any 1 mana spell off the top. Alright, so let's get rid of a fetch land. I think another mountain is in the cards here. Alright. Alright, so now I am going to go ahead and take the block and Mogis' favor versus not Mogis' favor. I don't know if he plays the Mogis' favor, but I think I'll play around it for the first turn. I still think I have that ability for now. So I gotta play both of these this turn. This is a little bit scary. Because I think I am gonna play both of them just to get max value. Nice. So I at least get something to play. Alright, now I represent a double block. So. So yep, 6 land, 6 mana, 6 stuff to play. So, ooh, I like that. Drawing a card off the top. I like that he has this in the deck too. So 2. Let's get rid of this one. Okay, so let's Wrenn's Resolve first, and then we can Batterfist into Lightning Strike his Flamebreather. Wow, I'm just having infinite stuff to do with my impulses. Let's go ahead and Lightning Strike first. Alright, now I have a double block for the captain. Get through his no attacks. Alright, let's see if he can burn one of my creatures and attack in. This next turn I start with the Synthesizer and then I burn. Oh yeah, this feels really good. Okay, so Synthesizer. Really want to get my my own Okiba Reckoner raids. Let's do this first again. There we go. Nice. So I can't play everything, so I can't play the Synthesizer piece. I can't play everything this turn. So I think I go ahead and do this. I guess I could have burned his face. That would have been 3 more damage at his face. Okay. All right. Well, I guess that would have been a turn. I could have Mogis favored. That would have been 3 additional damage. Oh, he didn't have it. I was actually trying to think like maybe I should have tried to finish him that turn, so I could have Mogis favored, got an additional 3 damage. All right, well, GG's.